Hello everybody, this is Tyler, also known as Pocket, and welcome back to Lucid9. Without further ado, let's continue with this clusterfuck of a display up in here. What strikes you speechless, good minions? My dashing good looks? That's not exactly how I would put it. Hey, I have a great idea. Why don't we get started, hey Rui? Thank you, Rui. That is not an idea at all, but very well. A very literal game master proceeds to close her eyes, speaking in a soft, rolling tone reminiscent of the most skilled storytellers. I have to say, I always love this piece. This piece is fantastic. You receive a letter promising power and prestige. If you simply wish to enter the Caravan Tower at 2000 and ask for Ion, what shall you do? Of course. Go, of course. Oughtn't it waste a moment of time? I agree. Full steam ahead, people. Well, power and prestige sound fun, dandy. But there's money involved, huh? I'm a heister, see? Always cares for its death shiny, so. She's barely understandable. I'm not putting up with this throughout the entire RP. Wait, Akira. If it's steampunk, we should all speak in British accents. If looks could kill, Elizabeth would currently be my murderer. Don't you dare, Ishimoto. Delio! We've done quite the bang-up job on our character creations, if I do say so myself. Akira and Rui apparently don't notice that I'm teasing. They only light up with excitement. That is a splendid idea! Why, I do believe that you've landed on something quite profound, Yama Ishimoto. Elizabeth buries her face in her hands, but the pair continue on oblivious. Well, Rui, under these circumstances, it would be prudent to meet this person together, would it not? Oh, yes, indubitably. I quite agree. Harry cuts in with their solid monotone, earning Elizabeth some relief. Elizabeth, Misaki, Akira, and Rui are en route, and... well, it wouldn't be a party without the great Yahiko Ikari. Yeah, I'm gonna go too. Sure, why not? Very well. Harry closes her eyes, contemplating for a moment, then notices him with renewed fervor. En route to the fated tavern, you suddenly encounter a rabbit horde of Christicia stingbats. What? It's something Shigure often says. And suddenly, I'm not surprised anymore. Prepared for battle. Tokens spring up on our monitors, representing rows of hard-faced, cretaceous dingbats. Hold up, citizens. Stand back. This is a job for President J. Greaves. Covermaker, mobilize. You have no ability by that title. Then I release a fairy storm of death, for I am the alchemist. Ladies and gentlemen, power gaming at its finest. I seal, roll. Ihiko does so. He got a 1. I'm gonna just make up my own part right here real quick. He trips and falls on his face. His death blast blasting himself in his face, he died. Or he could drop his spellbook on his toe. You drop your spellbook on your toe. But what? What? Sorry, man, but you gotta stick to being a model. Error 404. Battle class does not exist. Maybe it'll work out if he models as an alchemist. No, I protest. These dice must be weighed. They're virtual. But they're digital, yeah, they can't be weighed. Actually, technically, they can be weighed. Because you can program a dice to roll 2s more often than it can roll 100s if you wanted it to. Look, let's just have melee in front, ranged in back, and Rui in the far back. This matter should be fairly simple, concerning that it's the first battle in the game. I like the picture of a liar. Okay. What exactly do I do? You gotta play for us, Rui. We'll keep you safe. Yeah, and Yama will protect you. I can't do a voice for some reason. Or Macedo, you know, whoever. Hey Bud, boosts team stats and morale. If you roll high, you might even provide others with an extra turn. Wow, that sounds so useful! You do know that essentially you're just plucking around on wood and metal, right? Shut up, Yama! Right, let's start this battle before everything turns to rubbish. Hey, I fire at the dodgy tosser by the front. Dodgy. Tosser. Shut up, Yama. I think your accent is really cool. Thank you. 17. That's a good roll. She rolls on the monitor. For once, it's actually a high number. Direct hit, Musketeer. The critics sting by crumbs in the depths of ignorance whence it came. To the depths of ignorance. Oh my god, it's like playing with Shikari, but like unnoticeably. Then I'll attack the nearby enemies. She rolls. Another decent hit. Another Cretaceous dingbat that's falling by the blade of the night. I'm just like making her voice all over the place, I'm sorry. Huh, if these dingbats could ever handle me. In that case, I'll slit the throat of the one in the back! Oh, and with a final high roll, the Cretaceous dingbat falls beneath the crooked blade of the heister. Only one Cretaceous dingbat remains. I got it with my scalpel. You're a cleric, Macedo. I don't think you should get anyone near those enemies. Wait, what? Okay. You're banging on my medical skull. I'll show ya. Low? Yep. You scratch the Cretaceous dingbat. Scratch. Told ya. Well, it wasn't terrible at least. Poor Macedo, you must be used to winning from acting out RPs instead of rolling for them. Yama, you should move. Huh? Oh yeah. I considered my options for a moment. I could just fire at it with the pistol, I guess. But that seems kind of bland. What's the Cretaceous dingbat made out of? Cogs, gears, and steam. Okay, I take the nearest pipe and stick it in the mechanism to jam it. That's an innovative idea. But why do something so boring when you can make it explode with a ball of into a ball of fire? Because I might drop a spellbook on my toes. Huh, what kind of dummy would do that? Gee, I wonder. Roll. I do so, and... He got a 20. Wow, of all times to be lucky. 20! God's lucker, son. In one swift motion, you thread the pull through the cogs at a critical point. The mechanism locks in place, overheats, and explodes in a ball of fire. What? Congratulations. You have cleared the first battle. Your rewards are... Wait, hold up. No, I can let a mere peasant surpass the greatness of Gopher Metcher. Let's just skip to the next battle. What? Yeah, oh, and make it a big one. The final battle. 5 armors clashing upon the battlefield of darkness, and leading the forces of light is the great hero, Preston J. Graves. Backing away slowly now. Yiko's classic antics. I didn't realize how much I appreciated them until now. Very well. You teleport to the final battle, surrounded by enemies on all sides. Wait, what? But we haven't even had the chance to level up. Shh. My shot sent the smacking doctors mad enough. We stare at him in silence, completely bewildered by the foreign words spewing out of his mouth. Here comes Misaki. Well, all of us, save for one, of course. You do understand that you're a healer, right? You should focus on keeping us alive, not showing off. Misaki's response is quick and forceful, fully understanding what Masato just said. Miki, you know what he's saying? Of course I do. Don't you? Oh, wait. He was speaking street, wasn't he? Speaking street? She's probably referring to the slang that reigns over the poor district of Osamu. I guess that Masato's random word vomit is actually street slang. That makes sense. Hey, Megumi, you speak street too? Misaki. And yes, I suppose I picked it up while I was in District 6. Everyone seems surprised by this revelation. Well, everyone except for Rue and I. That sounds so cool! Can you be our translator? Sure. Aces. And to touch my street. Never keen one of these and get fit. You can brush up on your street, but I doubt it would be any useful. Whoa! How did you understand everything? Misaki shrugs her shoulders. It slipped into my diction, I guess. But it's not important right now. Let's continue the battle. Ah, yes. The very abrupt battle of 5 armies because of Yuhiko Ikari. Ah, one detail. Suddenly a flood of monsters pop up on her sight, practically burning our eyes with light. The other 4 armies are allied and fighting back. All the 4 armies? All 4 armies? I can't do it for some reason. Oh gosh! Yeah, guys, let's not do this! Can't we just go back to the tavern and go through the RP like normal people? You question the will of the great Ikari? For not, good citizens. President Jake Graves can fight the Salt Horde with one arm behind his back. Never going back. The past is in the past. And I'm a doctor. Yes, you are. I take that we're fighting then? Yes. Okay, well, don't blame me if you all die of terrible deaths. Meh, lighten up, it's a game. We're bound to die anyway. We tap our psychos to take our positions. Hopefully they're strategically sound. From what I can tell, everybody's at least nice enough to keep the enemies at the same level as us. Hopefully this is actually beatable. Akira suddenly moves her icon in front of ours, pacing it back and forth like a war general, speaking to her units. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and... No, Akira. Oh, coach! What's the fun in having a final battle if you can't have an epic speech? Why do I suddenly get the feeling that we've had this exchange before? Whatever, make it quick. Fine, fine. I'll make it a little more interesting. Men, women, that's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your hippopotamuses. Wait, what? This day, we fight. And with that, Avery, I'd like to pickpocket the nearest enemy. Akira's attempt is a failure, but at least she doesn't pay dearly for it. But Ares surprises us by breaking it in right after Akira's turn is over. The Clockwork Goblin on the flank surges towards and attacks Rui. Rui, roll for dodge. Immediately, the token on the screen darts to the vulnerable backline, where Masato and Rui are wide open. Akira, you move left, our backline wide open. Uh-oh. Relax, at the very least my dex is really high. She presses a finger to the frame of her sight code. The fateful die lands on our displays. Yeah, you probably want to change your face, Rui. A what? Are you serious? Great galloping gophers! Even with your substantial modifier, Rui, you did not dodge. You must be really unlucky today. No, wait! There has to be some kind of mistake! Unfortunately, dear Rui, the mistake seems to be yours. No, man. It's only a slip. Do it up. Masato says that everything is your fault, Hiko, and you need to fix it. Me? Why me? You're done pressing for the picture. You're the one who insisted on having this battle. Well, okay, I'll, fix it. No, wait! I'm sure Yama will be more happy to revive Rui using mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. What? Yama rolls with strength, dexterity, constitution, and intelligence modifier. No, in real life! We have no physical dice. I mean, he should use DCPR on Rui in real life. What? Oh, this is getting interesting. You guys can't be serious. I have no opinion of the matter. Wait, Rui's dead? Is she a zombie? No, she isn't. Hence why there's no need for CPR. Don't worry, really. I'll do it. Oh, gosh. Masato, there's literally no reason to perform CPR. Whoa, dude. You sound intense. Oh, someone's getting jealous. I'm not getting jealous. That's what a jealous person would say. Miki! The group breaks out into laughter at my expense. I feel betrayed. Hey, guys. Lay off Ma. You lay off Yama. I'll take one for the team. You know what? I have a great idea. Why don't I just, stay dead? Suddenly, a die roll on our monitors breaks the flow of conversation. Who rolled that? Not I. Nor I. It was me. Ari pauses for a moment, glancing at her GM references before pronouncing judgment. Rui did not die. She has, however, been mortally wounded and taken captive by the enemy forces. Hi! Dude. What? Doesn't seem to be better than death. Why is my luck so awful? Don't worry one bit, Rui. We'll save ya. Macedo, from a strategic standpoint, that is impossible. Don't you see how many enemies fortify the base? That ain't no problem. You gotta save Rui. Is this the operative? We or the royal we? Remember who you're talking about, Yama. Macedo is probably the most literal human being I know. That's true, but you're saying you ain't gonna let the finger? Tiny one, I charged through enemy lines like a man. He taps his side code to roll. Is it a 20? It's a 2. Who die? Matilda's first crumbles as Christmas has been cancelled. Maybe you should have said it a little softer. You die. I like that. I like how Ari is the most literal person. This is a good example of why you should look before you leap. Honestly, what were you thinking? Charging in like a bull is quite possibly the worst strategic decision you could ever make. Yeah? What y'all doing? Nothing? Cut me up all you want, but you ain't better than our enemies, standing around like a bunch of dummas. This is punctuated by a very long silence. Oh, my! Dummas? Standing around! Yama, let's save Rui. I concur. We must rescue Rui at once. Roger that! Operation Saving Private Rui is a go! Climb every mountain. Ford every stream. Allow every rainbow till you find your dream. Why are you guys so old? Well, Coach, give us the orders. Me? It's the least you can do. You've been utterly useless thus far. I trust your judgment, Yama. Huh, well, I don't know what possessed them, but for some reason I appreciate their faith. So it looks like we have to fight through a huge mass of enemies to get to Rui. No way around it. Those will definitely take some sacrifices. Essentially, my best chance is to use the others to pull the forces away, little by little, like an elite guerrilla task force. Well, when I think about it, it's not really fair to just sacrifice the others. I'll distract them. Anyone remaining will make a break for Rui. What? Are you sure, Yama? Or is this the ever-famous act of noble idiocracy? The heated fire of his love is unquenchable, even in the face of death. Or simply stupidity. I doubt that decision is strategically sound. Just get Rui, yeah? I got my token to the flank of the giant forces. Ari, throw as many explosive and weapons as possible into the army to draw their attention. This is accompanied with a decent roll. A horde of tokens swarm around me before I can blink. You are now surrounded by clockwork goblins. I don't even know what voice I'm making hers anymore. That's the cue! Fly, you fools! Akira, Elizabeth, and Misaki charge through the newly opened gap with fervor as I quickly succumb to the giant group of goblins. Stay focused! This is the end. The end is in sight! That's not even Elizabeth. The end is in sight. There it is. But just as she utters this, the guards by the prisoner of war camp seem to double in number. What the hell? Some goblins were sleeping. Uh-oh. Some. The puny resistance force is quickly stamped out by the new horde, leaving Roy helpless in the clutches of the goblins. Game over. You are all dead. What about Yahiko? No, not all of us. Have you so easily forgotten that the general still stands? Grover Maker, mobilize. By Firestorm, Aerie. Roll. He's gonna get 20. No? He drops it again? What? Again? You dropped your spellbook on your other toe. I call foul. Something's wrong with the RNG, dude. There cannot be anything wrong with the RNG. It's simply an RNG. But... It's alright, dude. Getting late anyways. Almost time for my curfew. Huh? Already? I checked the time. It's actually 5:40. I guess we must have left the hospital pretty late. Besides, therapy was really fun. And I'm sure it would have been more fun if someone didn't insist on skipping to the final battle without a plan. I also really enjoyed it. My compliments to the game master. Wait, are we leaving? But the high tea just got here. Sure enough, two servers have bustled out from the back rooms, arms laden with trays of teapots and dainty sandwiches. My stomach grumbles embarrassingly loud. Everything looks delicious. Ah, well, if it's food. He promptly sits down and unashamedly digs in. Well, that was easy. This is all due to Yahiko's generosity, everyone. Make sure to express your gratitude. Thanks, Yahiko. Your gratitude knows no bounds, oh faithful benevolence. And she's just munching on her peach. I appreciate your generosity, if little else. Thanks, man. Oh, well, you know, this is just pocket change to an Angari. Note to self, never get on Misaki's backside. She totally got Yahiko wound around her little finger. I try a scone on the nearest tray. It crumbles delectably in my mouth, perfectly cooked. Wow, this is really good stuff. Thanks, Yahiko. But of course. After all, a proper world dictator must keep his minions well fed. At times like this, I wonder if a world run by Yahiko wouldn't actually be that bad. Generosity is popular with the ladies, after all. I take that back. I can take all of it back. After scooping some treats onto a plate, I return to my seat. Unlike the last time we were all together, no one's separated into groups. Everyone is sitting around the same table, chatting with smiles on their faces. It's heartwarming. So, hypothetically speaking, what would you do if all politicians suddenly turned into chairs? Well, they'd at least be somewhat useful. The authorities do the best they can, you know. Are they at least comfy chairs? If they are, I'll vote for them. How can people turn into chairs? Then again, some topics of discussion are questionable. Hey dudes, staring at the lovely angels, I see. What? Don't you fret, my good man. I know precisely what you're thinking. I don't know what you think I'm thinking, but this is not Honey Pop. I don't need to see all these women in bed. And it went straight to Honey Pop. Okay. You want to woo one of them, don't you? I really don't. Well, you're in luck, because for a limited time offer, I'm... Wait, really? I glanced at the others. They seemed to be immersed in conversation, filling the cafe with a pleasant buzz. Maybe now's my chance to have a little chat with Yahiko. Say, Yahiko. I paused for a moment, trying to find the right words. I was wondering, you never figured out why Raida, Mr. Raida, we never figured out Mr. Raida's motive. Do you happen to know? As I fumble awkwardly with the message, Yahiko interrupts me. It's fine, dude. I get it. It's kind of hard to think about, 5 people I know, all gone. Well, a sad Yahiko is a nice Yahiko to cut off on, so this has been Tyler, Osino's Pocket. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!